morning, airsofters. Phoenix Rising Creations, and we're back with another airsoft product review. Took a little time off for a couple of events and doing some other stuff with crafting, but yes, we're back and we have got something really tasty for you today. If you see that box that's standing upright in the left side, a lot of you should know that logo by now. That's right. If you hadn't taken a guess, this is the Maxim9, Krytac's first pistol. Krytac is a solid company, and I stand by the work they do. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get this bad boy out of the box. So opening it up, I have already tested this in my backyard, and that will be added at the end of the video for you guys to see it shooting on semi and full auto. I did order this from Evike, and I did get one of Evike's playing cards. I've always wanted to get one of these, and I got this one. And this is dope. I'm keeping this. This is going to go in a special place, but we're going to put it over here for right now. You also get this tag, which is around the trigger guard of the gun, which has a QR code. Don't know what the QR code pulls up, but it's there. You also get the instructions and warranty paperwork. We're airsofters. We don't need this. We just toss that over there. Now, down to the meat and potatoes of this gun. What are you getting with it? You're going to get 3 Allen keys. And each of these Allen keys is specific for the gun and things you need it for. You get a replacement front end. And I'll explain why. You get 1 aluminum CO2 magazine. Remember, this does also come in a green gas version, and if you do have the green gas version, you can pick up the CO2 mag or an Elite Force G17 mag, and those will work vice versa. I can take this, put it in a green gas version, and it will work. So good job on Krytac for that. Now, for the meat and potatoes, the gun itself. Let's look at this bad boy. This is amazing. It looks chunky. It looks beefy. But in your hand, it feels amazing. It does have the mag release right there, which is for a right hand. You should be able to swap that to a left hand if you need to. The trigger is that nice flat trigger with the safety mechanism built into it. So if you kind of catch it with the side of your finger, it's not moving. You have to press that in for it to go boom, or pew pew in this matter, because this is not real steel. This is airsoft. Looking at the grip and just forward where you're going to place your thumb, it's got this nice texture to it. It feels good. It's very comfortable. We look at the front end of it here, and you're going to say, wow, that's big and beefy. Well, that's because this is a 1-for-1 replica of the SILENCERCO Maxim9, which has an integrated suppressor. This has baffles. It actually does not have a suppressor. I might be able to put my 4-inch suppressor on it. I'll have to take a look and see. But you're going to look and you're going to say, wow, look at all that orange on the front. They're going to see you coming. Well, that is why Krytac has put in with it this replacement front piece. You remove 1-2 set screws, and this whole front assembly comes off. And there's a reason for that, because sold separately, you can get a suppressor, light up suppressor, for those of you that play indoor airsoft and you have those tracer rounds. You cock, slide back. There is a slide release on either side. So it is ambidextrous slide release. Looking at the slide, this is a half blowback. This is not a full blowback by the way it's designed. It's got nice grooves cut in there, so you shouldn't have to worry about slipping when you're going to rack this back, especially even if you have gloves. And what a sound. Gotta love that. We turn around to the back, and you've got your rear sights. And you've got your nice big orange one up there. The replacement front sight does have a white dot on it. Now on the top, you'll see this nice little QC, quality control sticker. These two Allen screws come out and you can get a separate piece for a rail adapter if you want to put a micro red dot on there. Over on the other side, like I said, there is the left slide release. You've got the nice looking ejection port for the rounds. No BBs are going to come out of that because they're going to come out of the front. We flip her over to the bottom. And yes, you can put a flashlight on this if you wanted to. There are 3 notches for a rail to be placed on here. That is amazing. I like that. One of the things that I can say is this is the first time I have had a CO2 magazine literally go through all the CO2. Totally dry. Normally, when you release the CO2 cylinder to replace it, you'll get a little because there's still a little CO2 trapped in it. Whatever Krytac did in the design of this magazine, it expenses every bit of CO2. And you'll know because it's going to stop like you went dry. Even if you have rounds still in the magazine, if the CO2 goes dead, it's going to stop. So you're not going to get those rounds that just kind of peter out and fall, which is an amazing thing. I did get on one CO2 because I did do a few full auto bursts. I did get 3 full magazines out of this. If you're keeping it on semi, you might be able to get 4 or 5 out of it, but I will review that in a follow-up video. You just heard me say full auto. Yes, this does have a full auto feature. So we'll lock the slide back. The AAP01. Down here, when you lock the slide back, there is a very stiff switch. And if you hear that click, it now is in full auto. It's now in semi again. That is a very, very prevalent click. So you're going to know if you flipped it into full auto or not. And 2, the fact you have to lock the slide back to do it. So there's no accidental bumping of this going into full auto. We put the mag in, boom, and you're good to go. This feels good. It's weighted nicely. We're going to do this. Up close and personal with a 2.3, crappy 2.3 that I had laying around. Pretty laser. But let's find the fun switch. Now that we have the fun switch engaged, pick yourself up one of these bad boys. Now, depending on the gun, Elite Force 1911s, you have to take the top slide off to get to the hop-up unit. Some guns, you have to adjust the hop-up from the top. With the Maxim9, the hop-up unit is, to adjust it, your hop-up unit is right in here. This Allen key goes into this little tiny hole here, and once you've got it in, I'm just going to give it a nice tiny little, oh, this is the first time me messing with the hop-up. Krytac actually did put, I felt it kind of click, click, click. You don't hear it, but you'll feel it. So I just got about 3 to 4 clicks on it. When I did shoot this, I was using 2 3s. So I'm going to say 2 5s, 2 8s are probably going to be the best weight ammo for this. 3 O's max. But again, I will follow that up in a later video. Let's take the front apart on it. The medium Allen key, that's the one that's going to go in here to loosen these down. I'm not going to bore you guys with me taking this apart, so we will fast forward through that. So this is what the front end looks like. If you had a compact Glock, you know, the barrel would end there. But because of the front end assembly, the barrel is extended. airsofters, you can probably get a replacement inner barrel for this from Krytac that would extend it out the full length if you, because as you can see, it does not come to the front end all the way. So the reason why that BB probably got stuck in there is I kind of jerked it when I fired and it didn't come out of the front end. But if you wanted to get a barrel that extends it out to just inside the front of the gun, you probably can. I'm not sure. But that's how you disassemble the front end. And I'm going to put it back together with the black front on it because I like black. You know, good old Johnny Cash, back in black. Well, airsofters, we're back, and I have it back together. I just love that sound. Sounds great. I do have the all black front piece on it, and guys, unless you're in a state that you have to have this on it, transport your airsoft guns responsibly. Don't carry them out in public. Definitely don't carry them out in public. Ditch this. Don't ditch it. Keep it in the box and save it in case you need it. Go to your local airsoft store. See if they have these. Check them out. Pick it up. Hold it. Feel it. You might want to add this to your collection of airsoft guns. And if you guys like the airsoft product reviews that I'm bringing to you, please remember, click that like, share, and subscribe button. Also, hit the notifications so you guys do not miss out on any great product reviews or airsoft event content. And until the next video, stay safe, stay warm. Wait, it's getting warm out. Stay safe, stay frosty, and get your pew-pew on.